Voilà, je suis maintenant à Paris. Je suis allée au office du tourisme à Paris et maintenant je suis laide, très très laide parce que c'est très très chaud ici. Je pense que c'est 24 Celsius. Et maintenant, je pense que j'irai au musée d'Orsay. Et après ça, je sais pas, je pense qu'après ça, je vais dormir. Et maintenant, je suis very self-conscious of the fact that I'm filming myself in a foreign country. Et aussi parce que je suis américaine, je parlerai en français parce que pendant que je suis dans la rue, parce que je ne veux pas stand out. Vous pouvez écouter que mon français n'est pas très très bien et j'ai faim, j'ai très très faim, mais il y a un restaurant vers la rue et je ne pense pas que j'irai là parce que je pense que ça prend beaucoup de temps que je n'avais pas et je pense que maintenant je cherche un café, un petit café, je pense. Et voilà. J'irai au pôle qui existe aux États-Unis aussi. Et someone was having a fucking party in the back. That's the wackest shit I've ever seen, let me tell you. C'est comme j'ai une fête dans un McDo pour mon anniversaire deuxième, je pense. C'est très très bizarre. So now I'm going to a park to see if I can eat there because it was all fucking closed. What? Back at it again at the Louvre. I haven't been here this trip, but apparently it's open late on Friday, so I might do that. And I feel okay talking in English here because it's the most touristy place other than the Eiffel Tower. And so it is like the perfect time of day because the sun's setting. I need to find my way to the Musée d'Orsay, but I have no idea where the fuck the metro is. So I'm either gonna have to ask someone or use more cellular data. And it turns out my camera has no battery. I left the fucking battery in my Airbnb. So all video will be taken on this shitty device, and I don't trust anyone to take pictures of me because I don't want my phone stolen. So all my images are gonna either look bad or we will have to use the self-timer device. So we'll see what happens with that. Hope you enjoy the pyramid, which wasn't built until the 1980s. Fun fact for you. It also takes 2 weeks to go through the entire Louvre. So maybe I'll hit some spots that I didn't hit before, but I wasn't expecting on going, so it's a nice added bonus. Hopefully next time you see me, I will have found my fucking way to the Musée d'Orsay. In case you're wondering, I'm creaming in my fucking shorts right now. A lot of people don't know this, but this is my favorite painting ever because she is drinking absinthe and she is so sad. It's just such a good ass painting and it's always been one of my favorites. I mean, the stark contrast of the green and the absinthe with the drab colors of everything else is just, it's really interesting. And I love this painting. So I came back because I was looking for food and I'm going to this ramen place and apparently I could have walked from the Louvre all the way to the Musée d'Orsay, which is right there, and I was an idiot and I took the fucking metro, but now you guys get to see the Eiffel Tower during sunset. So I hope you enjoy this. Bonjour à tous. So now I'm in Versailles. Let me show you the palace. So that is the palace right over there. And right now I'm trying to figure out if I can get into the palace quicker than the like 3-hour line that's right outside next to me, because that's bullshit. And I made some friends on the train. I was totally gonna read Hannah's book, 3, because that's what I read on the plane, both planes. And there's a lot of tourists here, so I feel fine speaking English again. And so hopefully you'll get to see the inside, and if not, we'll see the gardens. Okay, so verdict time. The gardens are fine. So I'm gonna give up on them because other than like what I'm seeing here, I could go inside of like a maze, which is kind of fun, kind of very Anna Karenina, but I feel like it is worthwhile to go inside and wait in that hour-long line. So I'm gonna go and do that because I don't have to pay any extra money, and I definitely think that the €8 to get here like wasn't really worth it. Like it's pretty, but like €8 is also food, and that's also pretty. So finally, about an hour later, I am inside. So I will now show you all of Versailles.
Bonjour à tous. Aujourd'hui, j'ai visité le Versailles et aussi maintenant je suis un peu perdue parce que j'ai manqué mon arrêt de métro. Là, on peut voir le Tour Eiffel. Là. Et je marche plus proche maintenant parce que je cherche mon bateau pour mon tour de la Seine ce soir. Aussi, je suis un peu bête parce que je suis allée au Monoprix et j'ai acheté seulement le shampoing. Et j'ai pensé que peut-être j'ai besoin d'un parapluie et je ne l'achète pas Pourquoi? Parce que je suis idiote.
Some of you may know this, but across the river, I'll show you in a second, is there's a place over there where Hitler once took a picture. One of my favorite pictures of myself ever taken is one where I am standing in the exact same spot where he stood, because I, a Jew, am still alive here in 2018, many years after he has passed away. And I mean, even though we have a resurgence of Nazis now because God has forgotten the Jewish people, all the way over there, that is where he stood. And there's like a fuck ton of people right over there on that balcony. You see where my fuzzy finger is? So all those people, they're actually taking pictures where Hitler stood. Seems a little anti-Semitic. Just kidding. It's a great place to take a picture. And so that is where he stood. And that's where my favorite picture of myself is. And over here is the Eiffel Tower. And because I have a little bit of time, I think I'm gonna go and ride the carousel, because last time I was here, my friends and I went on like 1,000 carousel rides all throughout the south of France, and we never got to do one by the Eiffel Tower. So as much as I want a popsicle so goddamn badly, I think what I'm gonna do is ride the carousel. I completely forgot the best part of the story, which is that right there, where my finger is, right underneath the Eiffel Tower, my friend Kajal, because we were obsessed with Obama at the time, because the French people that we were living with told us that Obama used to be famous back when he was the president. So my friend stood under there after I had taken the picture where Hitler stood, and she goes, "Oh my God, I wonder what famous people have been here. Do you think Obama's been here?" And I said to her, "Kajal, Hitler's been here." And she goes, "Oh my God, Hitler's been here." Best thing that has ever happened in my entire life. I'm the only person on this fucking carousel, but it's great. I'm having a good ass time. Even though I'm so fucking sweaty, you'll see that's the sun behind me, and right now, you'll see the Eiffel Tower. See? This is great. Good ass decision, Jesse. Hi. I thought maybe I would do something exciting tonight. Instead, I got fucking rained out. My macaroons fell out of my La Durée bag because I should have fucking eaten them earlier. I knew it. I knew when I was hungry I should have eaten them. I'm a dumbass. I was vlogging on my camera and then it died. So now I have to fill you in here. I don't know what got recorded, but it was probably something around me trying to figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm probably going to the Centre Pompidou, which is a modern art museum, and then after or before that I'll go to the Marais. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's like a street with a lot of shopping, and then at night becomes a club. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go there in the morning before it gets too hot. Then I will go to the Centre Pompidou, and then maybe I'll go to another museum. I'll have dinner, and then I'll come back here, put some shit away, and then I will go back out and club in the Marais because I have not gone out yet. I was gonna go out tonight. The Moulin Rouge is expensive as shit, so I'm not going. In terms of dinner tonight, I absolutely overpaid for dinner in that boat tour. The duck I had was overcooked, like very overcooked. And Versailles was like, it's fine. Pretty sure I already recorded me saying something like that. So if you care about my opinions, you might care about my travel tips. And I know you can really see how red I am right now, but it really doesn't hurt that bad. If you are coming to Paris, what you should do before you leave the airport is you should absolutely get a Metro card. If you're planning on going to Versailles, you should get the Metro card that includes all 5 zones. And if you are planning on taking the Metro to/from the airport, you should get it in all 5 zones. It's just easier. And also same goes for Disneyland Paris because it covers that area as well. Let me take a sip of my €350 rosé. I'm legal in every country now, so it doesn't matter what or when I drink. However, I don't think you need to do Versailles more than once. TBH, I don't even think it was worth it the one time, but it was covered in my pass because I got the museum pass, which is another one of my recommendations. Because I got the museum pass, I felt like I couldn't pass up that experience, and also because my Metro card covered all 5 zones for 5 days. So because of that, I felt like, okay, I've already basically paid the money to do this. I should do this. Don't pay any extra money for the gardens. Not worth it. Unless it is like everything is in bloom, don't do the gardens. Just do the palace. You should eat in the town. Support the town's economy, and you should eat there. And like I said, you should also get the museum pass because it covers literally every fucking museum. Like, you see this shit? I don't understand why there's shit on the inside, let me tell you. I have no understanding of this. But it does include like 900 museums in Versailles. So what I'm going to be doing probably tomorrow is going to the Centre Pompidou, the Marais, and honestly, you know, I had been maybe thinking about going to the, I'm going to call it by its English name, the Creamy Road, La Rue Crémieux. It's like San Francisco and Paris. It's just colorful buildings, but I goddamn love that translation. I actually don't even think that's the right one, but I have been calling it the Creamy Road. I should probably be better at this whole French thing since I speak the language, but I'm not. So right now I'm in the Jewish part of the Marais. I did not film the flea market. It was kind of a bust. I paid way too much for a vintage lighter, but it was still cool. I went into this really cool Jewish Yiddish bakery, and they didn't have any kugel. Like, what the fuck? The pickles are like overdone. They're like super soggy. Like, what the fuck? And also I'm standing by this restaurant that's like the best falafel in the world. What about Israel? So I just ate at this restaurant called Les Philosophes, which is also caffeine at night. It's like this wine bar that I was planning on going to, and I just sort of ended up there because I couldn't find this other restaurant that I wanted to go to, or it was also expensive, or far. It was far. That's what the issue was. And it was incredible. Like, I had duck. I've had so much duck on this trip because it is by far my favorite meat, and it was it was incredible. It was so juicy. It wasn't overcooked like the duck that I had the other night, which sucked. And now I'm continuing in the Marais, I think that's how you pronounce it, because I haven't been into any shops, and that is part of why I am here. So I'm gonna just sort of like do that. I know I just ate, but there is a huge line outside of this crepe place, so of course I'm going to go there because it's probably good and I could eat a crepe, so fuck it. I'm now in the Museum of Art and History of Judaism, and there's like this big square, just like sort of in the middle of everything. And I really thought that I was passing a different museum, so I like walked past it like 2 times. And now it is raining, but I'm still gonna go inside because I'm that Jewish bitch. But the museum doesn't close until 6 and it's like 4:30, so I can definitely do the whole thing in like an hour and 30 minutes. It's not that big. So okay, so last night I went out with a British friend, and it was great and it was fun. We were supposed to go to the catacombs today, but everyone overslept, so that's not happening. I lost my fucking camera. I'm pretty sure I lost it at the Centre Pompidou, so that's where I'm headed. I really, really hate myself. I looked all over the Airbnb and I couldn't find it, so now the move is that I gotta go there and hopefully they have it, and if not, rip, you're never gonna see what I did at the Centre Pompidou.
Ça va. Attention, hein, il te reste 2 minutes pour la couleur. Je demande le moteur, hein. Moteur, ça tourne.
Voilà, j'ai remplacé mes macarons qui j'ai perdu et maintenant je pense que j'irai pour dîner pour un restaurant où ma classe de français au lycée a mangé là. Hello, it is my last day in Paris. I'm not fixing that. I can't really make any guarantees about the rest of the time that I am in Europe about doing vlogs and things. So I think this is just going to be my France one. And it is looking like someone stole my camera. I looked all around the Airbnb. I really tried. It's just not here. And I think what I'm going to have to do is probably stop here and maybe suspend my YouTube channel until I can afford a camera. I don't really know what to do about this situation. I mean, like, if you guys would fund a Kickstarter for me to have a new camera, let me know. I feel like that's so, like, rude of me to ask. But, I mean, if you enjoy my videos enough that you would like to do that, just, like, let me know. Otherwise, like, if you support my Patreon, eventually that'll help me get a new one, because I really, really enjoy taking pictures and doing videos, and so not having a camera really fucking sucks. Like, it sucks like nobody's business. So, but I'm not gonna get one, at least until I get, into Tel Aviv, and even then probably won't get one until I get back to the States, which sucks. And so the rest of everything will be all done on my camera. What? My phone, which is not particularly excellent in any way, shape, or form. So, we're just gonna have to deal, huh? I'm really sad about it because I had some good shots at the Centre Pompidou, and I mean, the only way that it is still here is if it is miraculously buried in my suitcase. And there's no way. Probably when I'm editing this, I'll give you guys a whole like recommendations spiel. And so, happy almost end of the video.